Hello, we are in the 2020-2021 Preparing for the ACT Test booklet. We are on page 20. We're doing an English passage, passage 4, called Planet Earth's Windiest Observatory. Number 46 is an It's Me question from Mantra 8. Remember, the word it's only has an apostrophe if it is a contraction for it is. So if it's is possessive, it does not have an apostrophe. We're looking here right after the letter A in our first paragraph. Weather conditions at this facility, which sits atop its namesake's 6,288-foot peak in New Hampshire, da 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 da. Okay, so it's talking about the namesake. There's one namesake. The pronoun is possessive. When we have an it's with that's possessive, it does not have an apostrophe. For G, we would not use G because there talks about people. We would not talk about these because it's one namesake, it's not plural. And we would not use it's with an apostrophe because that means it is. So number 46, it's me, is F as in Frank. Number 47 is a one subject verb agreement trick, which is mantra 2. And I want to show you this marked up. So here we go. This sentence, weather conditions at this facility, which sits atop its namesake's 6,288-foot peak in New Hampshire, has earned the location, the nickname, home of the world's worst weather. So this one actually has two prepositional phrases. A preposition shows position, and we have the preposition at, and we have the preposition in. A prepositional phrase starts with a preposition and goes to a noun. And so the first prepositional phrase starts with at and goes to peak. The second prepositional phrase starts with in and goes to New Hampshire. We're going to take all of that away. So all of that part that is crossed out at this facility, which sits atop its namesake's 6,288-foot peak in New Hampshire, that's all going away. So then once we get rid of the prepositional phrase, it's easy to identify the subject and the verb. A subject will always be a noun, and the subject will come before the prepositional phrase. And so in this sentence, the word conditions is our noun, which is our subject. Our verb will come right after the prepositional phrase. And so that one is has earned. That's our verb. If we say weather conditions has earned, that does not sound right. So that's how we figure out this trick. And so for 47, the answer will be B. Weather conditions have earned. That sounds right. Number 48. Number 48 is a comma question, mantra 5. Though somewhat diminutive compared to other mountains, diminutive means smaller. Other mountains, pause. Colorado's Pikes Peak, for example, is more than twice its height, comma. I don't really think we need a comma after mountains and a comma after the parenthesis. We don't normally put a comma after a parenthesis. So we're trying to decide, do we need a comma after mountains? And the way that we can test that is to take away what's in parentheses. So though somewhat diminutive compared to other mountains, Mount Washington is the tallest peak in the presidential range. So remember, we learned that commas, parentheses, and dashes all work the same. And so since we have the parenthesis there, we don't need more commas. And so we can do away with the commas there. And so the answer for 48 is G. So it would be like having two sets of commas because the parenthesis The commas and the dashes work alike. So 48 is G. 49. 49 is a goal question. It's giving us a goal that we have to answer. Given that all the choices are accurate, which one best uses a comparison to emphasize that the weather on Mount Washington can be extreme? And all of these are right, but D shows the comparison. Has weather that rivals that of Antarctica. So extreme weather. D. Number 50 is a subject verb agreement trick, and it's steep slopes, force rising winds to accelerate. We don't need to change that one. So that one, 50, is F. I think that one's also the shortest correct answer. Number 51 is a comma question, which is mantra 5. In fact, scientists in 1934 recorded a surface wind speed of 231 miles per hour, colon. Remember I told you colon is either put between a title and a subtitle, or it comes before a list. So we won't use the colon. I honestly haven't seen the colon be an answer before on the ACT. It doesn't really fit into any of our mantras. But we could use that. No, we're not going to have C because a semicolon works like a period, and that isn't a sentence. D, we wouldn't pause before, of, and after miles per hour, but we might pause after miles per hour only. So if we look at B, in fact, scientists in 1934 recorded a surface wind of speed of 231 miles per hour, pause, one of the fastest ever recorded. So that's an informal punctuation mark, and B works. 52. 52 is mantra 4, transition words. And we don't need in addition, additionally, also, those are all adverbial conjunctions. We don't need those. So this is also a shortest correct answer. But we're going to go with just the observatory has also advanced scientists' understanding of clouds. So 52F, no change. 53 is shortest correct answer, mantra 10. And instead of ice physics, we're just going to go with D, ice physics. So understanding of clouds, ice physics, and the atmosphere. That one also gives nice parallel structure, which we talked about. Number 54 is shortest correct answer, mantra 10. Observers work, which is H. Observers work several 12-hour shifts. 55 is transition word, which is mantra 4, and shortest correct answer, which is mantra 10. So 55, to change personnel in winter, crews ascend the mountain in a vehicle. So 56. This one is the few more rules, mantra 9. I call it the junk drawer of grammar rules. We have learned that which and that talk about things, and who and whom talk about people. And we're talking about a vehicle. So a vehicle that grips is going to be the best. And so 56 is H. 57 is transition words. We're talking about the coordinating conjunctions, or the fanboys, for, and, nor, but, or, yet, so. We're also looking at the shortest correct answer here. And so we just need no change, just assist with research. 58 is a goal question. Which choice contrasts most directly with the other ways to get involved at the observatory that are mentioned in the paragraph? And the ways that we would contrast the other ways to get involved is G, prefer a warm recliner to an icy peak. Next page, number 59, page 22. This is a flow question, which is mantra 13. It says the writer is considering adding the following sentence to the essay. The sentence is, this information is used to help create regional weather forecasts. The best place for this sentence to go would be point C in paragraph 4. So if we go back up to point C right here, okay, so we would look at, oops, see if I can get it to highlight. Well, kind of. Observers go outside every hour to gather data, which they send to the National Weather Service. This information is used to help create regional weather forecasts. So that's the best place for that sentence to be added into the flow of the paragraph. And number 60 is a goal question, which is mantra 14. Suppose the writer's main purpose has been to describe how mountain ranges affect weather patterns. Would this essay accomplish that purpose? And the answer is no. So we take it down to a 50% chance. And then it is it no because it outlines the history of Mount Washington Observatory, or no because it provides an overview of the Mount Washington Observatory and its research? And the answer for number 60 is J. Go ahead and enter those into Echo. Take a picture of your booklet with your notes, and then you can turn that in for bonus points. Thank you.